Welcome to my channel. I made this video to share with you what I've learned over several years of buying and selling cameras. It's in 3 sections: choosing your camera, buying your camera, and checking that it works properly. I'm aiming this video at people who want to buy a film camera that they plan to enjoy using for a decent period of time. What sort of camera do you want? I have both medium format and 35mm systems, but for your first film camera, you may prefer 35mm. There are several cameras that have received a vast amount of love on YouTube. They include the Canon AE1, Nikon FE, Pentax K1000, and this, the Minolta X700. They're definitely great cameras, and this is great to use. However, they're not the bargains that they used to be, mostly because of the exposure they've received on YouTube. For instance, I bought my Nikon FE for over £50 a decade ago, and have recently sold it for nearly £300. The Minolta X700 can sell for as much as £300 if it's in good condition and serviced. But take a look at one of Minolta's similar models, the X300, and this can be bought for just a fraction of the price. You can also check out some of the less well-known brands such as Cassina or Shinnon. Autofocus 35mm SLRs are very much the bargain at the moment. You can buy a Canon EOS 300V for about £15 or a Nikon F801 like this for about £25. I buy all of my equipment on eBay. Make sure you check the feedback for each seller. I never buy an item where the description mentions any of the following: fungus, parts missing or not working, or a camera that's not tested or used. Now the user interface provides so many comparables during the process of listing that film camera pricing has become quite stable. The only time that I see bargains on eBay are where the description mentions a clearance sale and the item hasn't been checked. This is eBay roulette, and it's very likely that you'll end up with something that's faulty. Another way to buy is from a bricks and mortar camera shop in the high street. You can see what you're buying and you get a guarantee. Many film cameras are several decades old, and so something that looks shiny on the outside may be quite different internally. I do a film test as soon as possible and get it developed quickly somewhere, such as Snappy Snaps. I check the shutter speeds, so I take a picture at a 30th at f11, then a 60th at f8, then a 125th at 5.6, all the way to the fastest shutter speed. When you see the negative, if all the pictures are roughly the same density, you know that aperture and shutter speeds are more or less okay. Look for clipping of the frame with the fastest shutter speeds. This indicates that the shutter is defective. Look for darkening of the frame outside the film area. This shows that there are light leaks, which you can probably fix yourself with one of the kits available on eBay. Take a picture at full aperture on the lens, focusing carefully. This will show if there are any focusing issues. If the subject is not in focus, then either the focusing screen is misaligned, or the autofocus is inaccurate, or you need to practice focusing your camera. Download a light meter app for your phone to check the camera light meter. See if they give roughly the same readings against an average tone wall in daylight. Sometimes you may be unable to find or afford a camera that's in perfect working condition. For instance, you'll be lucky to find a Mamiya M645-1000S that doesn't have issues with the frame counter. A repair may be the best course of action. I'd recommend using a repairer called CamServe. They've serviced cameras for me and I've been very happy with the results. Hopefully this information will help you when you buy your film camera. There are plenty of other sources of information and lots of videos to help you choose the camera. If you found this useful, don't forget to like and subscribe.